Well, good afternoon. How are we doing today? Now, a couple of things I need you to do. If you don't have it in front of you, go get a tablet and a pen. You're going to take some notes. We're going to talk about getting you to millionaire status. We're going to talk different ways we get to do this, rules and tools. If you don't know me, you're going to get to know me pretty good. My name is Ray Reynolds. I'm the godfather of credit management. They gave me that name on KNX radio. Well, I've only done about $50 billion for clients in building credit. See, the problem you have to do if you want to start a business and you want to run it, I'm not your guy. You want to go start a grocery store or something else, I'm the guy that's going to get you the money to be the bank. You're going to own the grocery store, and the management company's going to run it for you. That's what I'm good at. So, okay, let's play today and get that tablet and pen out. This is live. Got a question or two, just write it down. That's all you got to do. So the goal is I'm going to tell you in the beginning, no pictures, no recording, because I need you to focus here. You see, if you ever started a business before, you got to deal with a lot of people. Some basically people are kind of what I call turds, but okay. But you say you can't make everybody happy. So there's me, 1981, highest kick, fastest kick on planet Earth. Oh, by the way, white men do jump. Just stupid people say we don't. I got goodies. You want some goodies? All right. I got all kinds of goodies, millions and billions. See, I was lucky while I was being used and abused as a kid. I paid attention. I started my first corporation when I was 9.5. I got to a millionaire status, 14.5, 2.6 billion at 26. How am I doing so far? Now, why the blank didn't you? I don't understand. Take your tablet, turn it this way. We're going to give you some basic rules and tools. See, most of you, you're 40 to 70 years old, and you've been knocked down. You've been ripped off by friends and family. The reality is you don't really know what to believe anyway. And by the way, you probably messed up 50 times anyway because you follow ducks and sheep. Sorry. We're going to tell you the truth if you can handle it. Here's a corporation in a diagram owning a corporation. So write it down. A corporation owning a corporation is called a subsidiary. That's what your banks and grocery stores in your cities do. Now draw that diagram. Now the other side do the same thing. But this time you're going to change it. This time you're going to have a corporation and 3 divisions of you. Can you imagine? You had the right to never bring the pain home in the first place. And most of you did what to your credit? Up and down. Yeah, you screwed it up. You jacked it up. You got stuck, couldn't get any more. Silly stuff like that. You see, the Bank of America, by the end of this year, had bankrupt 8,000 locations plus. Huh. See, didn't you have a clue to basically look behind that curtain? Let's see how it works. Bank of America, parent company, owns a branch. Branch is a corporation owning a corporation called a subsidiary. They get to bankrupt the debt. Wipe out a 100-year lease. Take the money and the assets and walk away. You write off on their taxes anyway. You keep bringing the pain home. Why do you do that? Knowledge. I'm going to prove my point to you today if you want to partner with me, but if you do, I'm going to get to the millionaire status. If you don't want to get to millionaire status, you're wasting your time. Just go away because I get everybody like that almost every day. It's kind of fun. So if you want to play, we're going to play my way for a while. Why? Because you've tried your way. All right, look at Sam's of Geico Cities. See, we got the ability to play the game and win. My first series I wrote 49 years ago was Winning the Game of Business. And that's kind of a simple thing to do. All right, so let's do this. Let's write down your first goal. If we're going to partner up in anything and now and in the future, I need you to write down basically stop bringing the pain home. What did you do? You jacked up your credit. You dropped your score. You got stuck. You couldn't get any more. You hawked your house. You brought pain home to you and your family. I call that silly and dumb, by the way. See, the problem is you didn't understand credit. How do I understand it? It helps set experience. Isn't that fun? So your goal today is to listen and learn and become a certified CFO and stop bringing the pain home and reprogram your brain to millionaire status. We're going to look behind that curtain every time. You see, what I want you to focus is what you really want to do. I think your biggest goal is to pay your bills, have a little leftover. And I want you to free up your time. What I put in my books years ago, cash flow, free up your time. Page 6, paragraph 3, 49 years ago. I own the rights to that too. So let's play. My blueprint's very simple. When I was 9.5, I created a blueprint. I call it see it, believe it, go get it. That's what I call it. Because I would see what I want, I will believe it, pray, and go get it. I have everything I want, don't you? I mean everything I want. And I want something to just go get it. So I'm going to repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. Then we're going to partner up. We're going to get to $1 million for you. Would that be okay? There's me and my ass is high in the 6-foot locker. Wow, that's not possible. I kicked the lights that night. That hurt my head too. Ah! See, if you can touch it, you can kick it. So let's do this. Let's get you to reach your highest goals ever. How about Lamborghinis, $100 million buildings? How about mansions? How about yachts? Why not? I did. Why can't you? So the goal is a corporation division process. So we're going to play, and you and I are going to share a division starting today. Okay? All right. Now, here's our problem. All right. You go to the bank. The first thing they're going to ask you is how long you've been in business. Next question, how long you've been a corporation. So you got to understand something. And then silly people, I don't have a corporation. I got an LLC. An LLC is a corporation, people. You got 7 days left. Understand? You're getting older, slower. You're not as pretty as you used to be. You're not. Then what do we got to do? We're running out of damn time. So what happens today? You have 7 days. Write it down. Profit corporation, nonprofit. Write it down. Now you might have an LLC, which is going to be what? An S corp, C corp, S corp. See, an S corp doesn't pay tax up to $5 million, and it's single finance. Well, it's called S. So if we do this correctly, we can get you to millionaire status. But you got to learn some things. You're missing a little pieces as well. We're going to learn to connect the dots. So guess what? You got 7 days left, and it's over. 2024 is over. Done. If you can't go to the bank come January 2nd, say it's 2 years on the second year, you blew it. You got to wait till the next year. Now, would you like to be a millionaire? Hey, I only created 2.6 billion by the time I was 26, 3.7 in 2009. If you want to play, let me know. No, I don't want you to be a millionaire. Sorry. See, it'd be stupid to say yes. Smart thing is I want to be a millionaire corporation. How you receive money matters. Ooh. So let's understand foundation. A corporation is a legal person, can have an entity, or you, or a subsidiary too. So let's play the game, let's win. See, as a little boy, I turned it into a game. Now I listened to a poker game. I was 7.5 years old. You know what they said? They said a corporation's a legal person. I wrote it down. All right, I was curious about that too. Wrote my boss to go down to the Torrance Police Department the next day. Next door is the library. Man, what does it mean? She was so damn rude. She walked away. 5 minutes later, here's a mock of his. He's a bug. That's how she talked. He's a bug. I wanted to kick her in the shins, but I didn't do that. Now I'm going to circle something else for you. It may sue or be sued. What the blank? It may sue or be. Oh my goodness. See, 80% of you have a corporation today. You think the corporation is going to protect you. That's kind of silly. Your name is on Secretary of State's website with the corporation. And when they sue it, they sue you, by the way. Congratulations. You get to go through that rabbit hole too. So our ultimate goal is pretty simple. Now let's understand. My first corporation, I was 9.5. I sent $10 away. That's it. And I basically sent it to the Secretary of State's website. Or over there, I just mailed it to the mail. And I came back, Helping Hand Industries. You know what's really weird back then? Corporations or people got this in the mail. I got $100,000. See, a corporation today, like in California, as an example, nonprofit's $30 and profit's $100. See, most of you spent thousands for something that didn't work, and you didn't learn diddly squat. So let's play my way. I got named in the movie Dave as well. All right. I screwed up at 12.5 years old. Learn from my screw ups. You see, I used the word Braille when I started the Orange County Blind Center for my little friend on TV. But again, what do we get to do? I got named in a lawsuit. I had to go to court. I'm 12.5, scared the crap out of me. But the goal is to never bring the pain home. Is that correct? All right. The big lie. I want you to focus on the lie. A corporation protects you. No, it does not. Never has. Corporations weren't designed that. They were designed to be a legal person to receive money and offset taxes till they're profitable. That's how it was designed in the first place. You see, you got to understand. All right, the United States of America Incorporated. 50 corps, 50 states, cities, and corporations too. Supreme Court said so. All right. The moment you sign for what? A credit card, a bill, a credit card, you pierced your veil. I've watched so many people listen to stupid people file bankruptcy in their corporations, said, well, they did work. Then they come after them and lose their house. And then they bring the damn pain home. I've never had so many people watching them for 49 years. See, I'm the godfather of credit for a reason. I built billions in credit. I've been online or in person for 49 years helping people just like you. Maybe today I can get you to turn these up. So let's play the ultimate goal. See, a division of you, which you allowed 3 of them with the tax ID legitimately, you get to protect you and guarantee everything from now on. And don't worry, I'll explain division of you and division process too. You know why? I invented it in 1985, 86. You see, today you're going to write down today's date if you really want to go get it. Your problem is you have a problem. It's you. You spend money on something that didn't work. How about you get stuck with me up to 6 days a week until we get to the goal and knock off the crap? Oh, I'm sorry. Was that too blunt for you? See, I got 33 million millionaire clients and 30 billionaires. I'm also known as the incorporated rich and famous people. I don't have time for silly, lazy, and stupid. We got time to go get it. Write down today's date. I like my coaching programs. Why? Because I get to tell you what to do and I don't want you to think. The more you think, the more you screw it up. Sorry. That's just my opinion. See, I look out these big windows here. Their world's doing it wrong. I'm right. Simple. You're wrong and I'm right. I know it. And I'll prove my point to you today. So next year, 2025, my coaches are junior and senior coaches. If you're not with me coaching me today in this year, sorry, you missed the opportunity of getting me personally. From there, what is our goal? Well, let's see. You got a goal, right? Do you have a goal list? Oh, goody. The goal list is the index of a book, by the way. Index of a book. That's all it is. Every time you try to do something new, you fall down because somebody wants to knock you down. Then you got to get up again and again. Understand, you're going to be knocked down 1,000 friggin' times. You need to get up 1,001. Here's your goals. Take yours and throw it away. Put it aside. Your goal is simple. I'm going to get you to 10,000 a month income to a corporation. Write it down. If you do what I tell you, I'll guarantee it. I don't got no BS to give you besides the truth. Then I'm going to get you to 50,000. Then I'm going to get you $100,000 on a monthly base. My goal was always 100,000 a year, then month per week, then per day. You know, I got to $1 million a day in 2009. I got no BS to give you, but I will give you your goal list. And I don't want you to think, I just want you to follow through. You want to make some money tonight? Okay, simple. Refer somebody to Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. Now. If you did it while you're online now, I pay you 20%. If you're doing it any other time, you get 10%. And I'll Zelle to your business now. I pay people thousands of dollars all the time. Want to make some money? Simple. All right, now let's go from here. Let's understand what you really have to do. You're going to have to look at yourself in the mirror. You are good and bad. Here's a mirror. I've been doing the mirror test since I was 2.5 years old. So we're going to cut to the chase and understand what you need to do. Ask yourself a question. What did you do yesterday different than today and tomorrow you plan to do? Your routine is boring. You keep doing the same thing again and again and expect something to happen. What we're going to do tomorrow morning, you're getting up an hour earlier. Write it down. These are assignments. You're getting up an hour earlier starting tomorrow. You're going to find my me time, your me time. You're going to start from now on looking at a repo list on Mondays at 6:12 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. Car, boat, house, apartment complex, duplex. Then you're going to look at the repo list, the probate list, the divorce list, the bankruptcy list. We're going to find you a bunch of good things to make some money. Is that okay? Then we're going to think about selling supply and vendor credit. You need a corporation, divisions, and $1 million of credit per division and entity. Supply and vendor credit. If you do what I tell you to do, within about 36 months, you have about a $10 million company. Now, this year I broke my record because I got people in 9 months, 12 months, and 7 months that did the $10 million business already because they listen, they follow through. My first goal is to say, don't think, just do. Simple. All right. I want you to focus what I did. Okay, very simple. I bought my first Lamborghini. I was 14.5 years old at an auction, and I lied to get a driver's license and pick up my damn car. I had to ask God to forgive me. See, I'm a sinner. I make mistakes too. But I'm also a licensed pastor in California. Oh, boring and steady. See, I want you to take a picture of this. Let's understand. You've been trying to do what? Get to that business and all the things you listen to silly people. I just want boring and steady. I had 22,000 payphones at basically 17 and a half years old, doing $300 a month each and collecting more of them. Is that good? Oh, I had my 19 houses. I bought them from an auction. Then they told me I could get number 20. See, I listen to people, but I don't do what they say. See, they said no. I don't like no. I thought they were just stupid. No means I don't know how. I transferred my properties to my divisions. I freed up my loan to value problem. Every damn time there's a problem, I'll find a damn solution. All right, I'll tear apart that law in the county. I don't have excuses. This is BS. You listen to people say no, how dare you? You accepted it. That's ridiculous. I've written books on storage units, and I remember buying my first one at 19 with my ex-father-in-law, Dr. Robert Soltis. That was fun. Old dry cleaning, wrote a book on that. Laundromats, franchise, gas stations, parking structures, EV charging stations in California. We needed 1 million of those. Partner up with our governor. Okay, car wash. Real estate under the divisions. Why would I do that? Oh, it separates liability. See, your problem today is you. Do you have the guts to do what you're told to do? I mean, let's be honest. Come on. You're 40 to 70 years old. You've messed up 50 times. You've been knocked down. Your friends and family ripped you off, and you don't know what the hell you're really going to do anyway. Let's do it my way for a while because your way sucks. Well, say that out loud. Why don't we do this? Somebody drives you around your city today in a busy street. Every 6 miles, you see these damn things. Why the hell don't you own them? Not only I'll pick the location, we'll sign the dot, and I'll get you in a business. I don't have excuses. Okay, what's your excuse now? Ask the question, answer it. Why don't you own your city and your block? It's every 6 miles. What the hell's wrong with you? This is auto income. I wrote that 40 plus years ago. So let's get to the point that you get 100,000 a month, and then a week, then a day, because that's what I did. Why not anyway? Let's play. Hey, you know, I'll go to auctions all the time online. I bid on a house 3 weeks ago. It was basically a tax lien property. Do you know what? We figure they're going to give us emails to keep bidding on the property. Nobody bid on that property. Wow. $27,000. It's $46,000 to fix the sucker up. It's been appraised at 1.2 million. See, you got the guts. Let's play. Because online, you have to do that almost every damn day. But it's up to you. I like that stuff. Oh, the apartment complexes, there's foreclosures on that. Do you know that Chase Bank right now has a foreclosure list on their own website that shows over 4,262 apartment complexes ready to go? And you're sitting there going, bee, 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 bee. What the hell's wrong with you people? I don't get it. Let's go see it. Believe it, go get it. Let's go get the damn money. But that's up to you. Now, I like finding locations and goodies. I don't want to run a damn business. All right, I want to own the damn thing. I want to be the bank. So I wrote my first book called Become the Bank out of Nevada. You know why? In 2009, I was the largest registered agent in the world. I sold more 10 times in Nevada corporate than anybody on this planet on earth to this day. So when you get to profit zone, when you get there to $5 million, you're going to have a Nevada LLC, by the way. Why? Because I said so. Is that fun? So I don't want you to think too hard. I just want you to do, because I want to get to the millionaire status. Is that okay with you? All right, 45 to 70. What did you do? Play it safe? You got disappointed? Or you didn't take the chance? Or you rolled the dice and you kicked your own assets? That's what most people do. All right. So let's think about this. In the office today, I watched them all go to lunch. They go to lunch and break. You know what they do? They come back with about 20 bucks of crap in a bag. That's what they do. So they piss away money every day. $20 to $50 every other day like you. Why do you do that? Do you know that's $700 a month? These are lines of credit Wells Fargo for $150. I'm going to take $50,000 off a card. My payment is $612.26, less than the average person pisses away in a given month. Why don't we finance that American dream and write it all off? Debt offsets taxes. Write it down. Borrow money is not taxable. Debt offsets what? Taxes. You got to learn to play my way for a while, because your way didn't work, did it? So let's get to this apartment complex. Just go online. Go to my brokers list. I give my people in coaching. Oh, they want $3 million. Hell no. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get in and discount it. But I'm going to play with them some too. So let's think we're going to give them 10%. That's an example. Okay, now understand. We're going to get one loan, all right, when we buy it through the escrow. But is that loan to the corp, you, or the division? Listen again, is that loan to the corporation, through you, or the division? You should write down division because it might all blow up in your face. Your problem is you keep doing things as you being a duck and a sheep. Division process, I can basically do one thing. If I got a problem, I can disconnect, isolate, incorporate, put it over here under the Bankruptcy Protection Act. I can bankrupt that shit out of it and throw it away. You allowed yourself to bring the pain home to you. That's ridiculous. Okay? Banks and grocery stores and cities bankrupt pieces all the time, and they know how to play. It's about time you learn to play too. Oh, we closed escrow. We got $13,452. Now you're going to go, yay! I'm going to go, what the hell? Don't you yay, 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 yay. No way. See, the problem is now you own the building. Somebody slips and falls, tries to sue you, screw you up. Well, why don't we do my way? Why don't we split deed those suckers and do assignment of mortgage? Write it down. Why don't we become the bank for 30 years? That turns that 13,000 to 76,000. And it also reverses the liability. They can't sue me, but I can sue them if they don't pay. And then I can factor all the payments anyway. We're going to have some fun making some money. Hell, I turned this into a game as a little kid. It's fun making $1 million when I was 14. What did you do? I didn't go to high school. I was at East Coast College then. Oh, Freddie Mac, let's look at that too. Why not? Let's look at DSRC loans. Let's look at basically Section 8. All right, let's look at HUD. Let's look at all the things the government gives us 0 to 1% down. See, you can play this game if you want to play. Your biggest problem is you're afraid to pull the trigger. You're afraid to do it. I'll get you through it. No problem. I'll even help you close the damn escrow and become the bank. I don't have excuses. I'm having fun. But again, it's going to be you to turn these suckers up today. Let's play. Oh, this is only $500 million of goodies. You ought to see the real goodies. All right, you like goodies yet? I love goodies. So anyway, God's gift to mansions in the harbor. You see, I had a problem. I owned properties on all 5 islands in Huntington Harbor at the time. All 5 islands. Wow! But I got 3 yachts, 2 race boats, a Duffy, and Sea-Doos. And they're all over the freaking place. So I had to buy the house that had the what? Largest U-Dock. What does it say? The RayReynoldsUniversity.com. Why not? It's a marketing tool too. Oh, don't worry about the Duffy. This is how I take my CFO to Captain Jack's on Friday and Saturday. She's one of my CFOs, and I love her to death. And it takes money to get honey. We all know that too, right? Of course, it's my wife. So let's understand. The $100 million building, we obtained that as well in the Lamborghini $1 million car. Why not? See, your problem is still you. I'm doing this and having fun. But I was the 2nd largest advertiser in Los Angeles for 32 years. And every Wednesday night, I was at the Bonaventure. That helping people like you, millions and millions of people too. How about basically a helicopter, Lamborghini in the big building? Ooh, there's me. Ow, that hit. Oh, that hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Blood everywhere. You see, if you can touch it, you can kick it. And every time I hear some ding-dong or idiot say white man can't jump, what the hell are you talking about? I hold the record. So guess what? Guinness Book of Records comes in. This big turd, all he says, where's the wires? It's not possible. I kicked out the lights that night. It's 13 feet. He ran out like a little freaking girl. Thought I was going to kill him. No, I just want him to quit being stupid. See, I do the impossible always have. He came back a little while later. There's no wires. It's an aluminum building. No blank, Sherlock. So you got goals? Let's go get them. I don't have an excuse. I have everything I want. Everything. You want yours too? So I realized one thing after coma in 2009, researched my family. Did you know my grandfather was Richard Bishop, won the Olympics in 1932 in gymnastics in Los Angeles? Maybe that's why I can jump so high. Who knows? But hell, he looks like Al Capone anyway, doesn't he? So we get to play the word no. No means no. No, it does not. It means they're stupid. They don't know how. So the Ray Reynolds University, I finally reached my highest goal. One technology driver by inspection in 22,000 square foot building. You got past Betty, you find a building in an office in the back said B of A, Chase, or ADP, and even my franchise room. So I like doing things for people and guiding them and helping them close the escrow or get them a piece and do it for them. But then we're going to partner up. I get 25%. If I do all the damn work and hand you an income, hell, you say that out loud? So we're going to partner up and make some money. We're going to take away all the excuses, by the way. Now, if you don't have a copy of the Millionaire's Founders Kit, you might want to get a copy of this. There's 12 books and CDs. I sold it at the Bonaventure for $5,000 a set, 32 years. The office sales are for $9.99. You can get that right away. If you did it now through this broadcast during this live, it's basically half price. It's $4.99. It's a zow. The real estate, oh, my billionaire clients too. Financial series, buckets of money. Write down buckets of money, please. The office is $19.99. When I do something live like you do all the time, you have price. Then it's $9.99 to you. All right, now here's talking about specialty classes. I've been doing workshops in live, in person, or online for 49 years. I don't know where the heck you've been, but the reality is I've been the oldest one out there, most verified person on this planet. So again, these are our specialty classes in rotation. Do you know the one this week is called tax balancing? Wow, we're going to have fun doing that too. So let's understand right now. I told you to write down profit and nonprofit. Did you do it? Profit corp, nonprofit corp. Why? Because they're giving away $10 billion come January. Would you like a piece of the action? Every state has a porthole. Wouldn't that be fun if I can help you get $10 billion? Now, you're not going to get it all. You're just going to get a piece. You know what's going to happen? It'll basically help your profit corporation working in conjunction, so you can help help your neighborhood, your community, help other people. Can you imagine doing $1 million a day to a week, helping other people too? Oh, by the way, you need a 501c3 exemption, irs.gov 1023 form. So again, they're going to charge you about $15,000 out there doing the exemption for you. May I teach you how to do it through the class that I do every 8 weeks. So if you want a nonprofit corp, and I want you to have one too, I wanted to say 2024, and then I want to do the tax ID. Then I want to do the basically officers list. Then I want 3 divisions. 3 divisions are usually $500 a piece and all kinds of goodies. And then I want to do the nonprofit workshop with you too. I want to guide you through the live class. Is that okay? So you don't fall in your want? Okay, now what happens? It's $2,499. Now, don't worry if you don't buy it now. You can call the office later today. They charge $39.99. If you did it during the workshop, you're going to save a little bit of money. Take a picture here. It's called Zow. See, let's look on the bottom here. July 6, 2022, your banks got together, all 6 of them, to buy Zelle. It transfers money right away. I like Zelle. That's why it needs to be now. All right, you're treading water. You're playing it safe. That means you need these 5 things. You ready to write them down? You need a 750 credit score. You're not there, I'll help you rebuild you. Now remember, I'm the guy that helped Ken Yarbrough from TRW Superior. I know all the ways to play and win, but it's up to you to listen today. So corporation divisions, write it down. You need cash credit up to $1 million. All right, you need basically checkbook money for $1 million up to that, and you need supply and vendor money. This is what your foundation needs to have between corporate divisions to get to the millionaire status. All right, playing it safe. No. Let's understand today. If you have a corporation, you better be sitting with $3 million in cash credit. Borrow money is not taxable. If you're not doing something right. Let me do it for you. Let me hand feed you if I have to, one step at a time, because you're basically lack of knowledge is what's messing you up. So we're going to play my way. Borrow money is not taxable. Debt offsets taxes. You stop bringing the pain home, you put your ducks in a row. We repackage it my way because your way sucks. It's just true. So sorry. The reality is, I've got to tell you the truth today. Here's Glenn. He basically lost his job and his wife left him. Boo-hoo. Glenn, man up. There's a better woman for you. All right, 3 years in a Pinto. Come on. Got him a brand new business doing $1 million a year, brand new house, brand new truck. Then I help people coming out of prison like Free Ray, Ricky, Dickie Ross. $3 million in credit for him. Well, Thomas, who was in prison for 26 years, I got him his first dump truck in 6 months, doing $5 million a year. Michael, God rest his soul. All right, from there we have basically Arnold. We have basically presidents. We have Kevin Costner. Oh, we have Giovanni for Pixar. We have college professor at Biola University. Oh, we got Superman for Gold's Gym. Steve, got him $1 million too. From there we have Kirk and God rest his soul. And I got this lady here $1 million too. She's on her little videos too. I'm also known as the incorporator for rich and famous people. Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, and Angels. Even Sugar St. Mosley too. Wow. Don't forget about Oscar. So we got a way to play. But you, what did you do? I'm sorry. All right. You had a kitchen table meeting. which everybody gets at the kitchen table with your friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody. Let's jack up the credit. Let's drop the score. Let's get stuck so we can't get any more. Let's hawk our house and bring the pain home to you and me and be stupid. Well, that's what you did. Sorry. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. Maybe it'll set you free. Now, we're going to teach you about credit rules and tools. Got it? You're never going to bring the pain home again because you're not allowed to. Because I'm going to hold your hand and we're going to sing Kumbaya. All right, so let's understand. All cards fluctuate but two. Write it down. All cards fluctuate but two. The way I designed this, I am the one who invented 29, 25% rule and tools for Ken Yarbrough and all the dashboards. So all cards will be on the utilization. When you go to 29%, you're in the green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. So all you dashboards finally caught up to the truth that I set up in 87 and say below 30. Credit Karma during pandemic says same 42. These ding dongs. So understand, you're going to take your credit cards, you're going to put a sticky. We're going to dummy proof this. We're going to write down here it's 10,000. Oh, goody, 29% utilization. That's it. $2,900. You got to know what day. What do you got to do? You get the cards that don't fluctuate with you. These, they don't fluctuate. What does that mean? That means no matter if you max a sucker out for $1 million, paid over time limit, as long as you maintain the little payment, they don't make your score go down ever again. So if you listen to Ray's Rules and Tools, the way I designed it, this is your 750 score from now on. You jacked up the wrong damn card. Congratulations. You jacked up the wrong damn card. You didn't learn the rules and tools. You should have been paying attention to me for 49 years. What the blank's wrong with you? Oh, you've been listening to all this stupid stuff on TikTok and Google and YouTube and go blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to tell you the truth. 750 score. So we're going to learn Ray's Rules and Tools because that's the ultimate goal. All right. So we get to play my way for a while. All right. You need to be a CFO for personal business. I need you to understand something. We have to get you to a 750 score. I will guarantee if you do what you're told to do and follow through. Now, every time I add history to a credit file for a personal division or corporation, and I get them a credit card, score goes up. What to do again? Goes up. So I want to make sure I get you a $10,000 card, even if you have shitty credit today. All right. And then I'm going to do a wrap or rescore. That's right. I'm going to do a wrap or rescore. All right. And together, we're going to do this together. And then I'm going to dispute all your negative crap for 9 months for free. Free. Isn't that fun? So what do we get to do? Okay. Well, what's going to happen is between wrapping and that $10,000 card, it's going to build you up and away, or it's going to charge you basically $14.98 today. And that's what you get to do. Now, understand, all right, I want you to understand what next. I want you in my workshops every Friday and Saturday or both, as many times as you want to go. Is that okay? Then we're going to basically do what 750 score. The ultimate goal, 180 days, 6 months. You get to go to the workshop, you're stuck with me. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm going to have fun with you. So again, the discount is only during the webinar, and the discount is basically $9.99. That's right. Wrap or rescore, 10,000 line of credit, rebuilding your credit. All right, literally disputing everything for free for 9 months, and we're going to play it and get you a 750 and guarantee it too. Got it? Isn't that fun? The goal is to never bring the pain home. All right. Now you have a corporation. Oh, goody for you. I don't think you'll learn diddly squat, to be honest with you. But again, what do you do? CPA attorney or corporate service, thousands of dollars, and they're actually free. Pay a little filing fee. I want to rebuild you 750 score. I want you in my level 1 setup class once a week, please. I want you to go to all the other classes too. So here's how it's going to work. $2,499. All right, $2,500. I'm going to give you $25,000 of credit. I'm going to give you 5 times your investment. Then I'm going to take away your excuses. I'm going to personally analyze you. I'm going to add my history. All right, and on top of that, I'm going to pop credit as soon as possible. So we're going to rebuild you up and away. I can't partner up with you unless you have a corporation and divisions. So we're going to play. But again, that's up to you starting today. I would do that now. The office charges more. So what do we get to do? Pretty simple. If you did it during this webinar, it's $19.99. You get a little discount. You say $500, 501. There's your Zell. Now, if you want, you're allowed to call the office right away. 800-254-9506. You see, if you use a credit card, debit card, they got to charge you 5% more. That's what the bank charges us. All right. Now, if we're going to partner up ever in a business and we get you to million, and I can get you to billion if you want, but I only have 30 of those out of 49 years. 33 millionaire clients, no problem. You're going to have to get an IRS account. They're in charge. IRS.gov, you get to watch your tax returns. One of the creditors I get you, they're going to want you to fill out a form called 4506T or C. I need you to be prepared to be able to file that and send it back to them. I want to make sure you're not using CPN, Consumer Private Number. So we're going to plan the problem from now on. From now on, you're going to plan the problem, so write it down. You're going to have 3 divisions of you. In case you screw up one, you got 2 left over to go. From there, we're going to have a corporation divisions. We're going to plan the shitty day that we all get, no matter what we say or do. That's just what happens to all of us. So let's give an example. This is a client 8 months ago. In 8 months, doing all the pieces I told him to do, very simple. He's at $96,000 a month so far. His goal is to get that per week, per day. Okay? That's what your goal should be as well. Now, you could be next if you want to play with me. And I guarantee what I say I'm going to do. But I need you to follow through too. Got it? How many days we have left today? Oh my goodness. I'm getting older, slower, not as pretty as used to be. All right, the lack of knowledge is our stupidity. What am I going to do? Well, you got 7 days left to get profit, non-profit divisions. And if you blow that, that's on you. I can't partner up with you no matter what you say or do. So we're going to play. What's a corporation today? Oh, it's a legal person, may sue or be sued. Wow, it's right there. Isn't that fun? Now, these are raised rules. This is in my book 35 years ago. So let's write down my 4 rules for corporations. We're going to get what? Buffer tax. No tax due to we're profitable. All corporate credits a damn write-off, interest rate, and credit card. Wow. Car at fleet price. And we get the free buffet at the hotel. That's all you're going to do. Your corporation is going to become a management company. And you're going to have divisions that give you the line of defense. They're cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price. Oh, this I love. They have multiple credit reports. Can you plan? You're not winning the lottery, getting a raise. Let's get multiple credit reports. Simple. Let's build a million. Isn't that be fun? All right, from there, real estate and separate liability. Could you imagine? I've watched good people buy 5 or 6 properties. You know what they got to do? One got sued and they screwed him up and stole it all and ripped him off, and they had to go bankruptcy too. See, if you don't get your line of defense, all right, you're a duck and a sheep. We don't need to be a duck and sheep. We don't have to bring the pain home in the first place. We could have a corporate umbrella. That's what it's designed to do. So understand. All right. Who guarantees, all right, something? You need a division. A division to receive it and a division to guarantee it. All right, what does it mean? Let's look at this. I'm in a building. All right, they wanted us to sign the lease, and they wanted the lease in what name to put it in. We never put it in the corporation. We put it in the division's name. Then they want us to guarantee the lease. Well, we guaranteed as a division of my wife or me. So if I have an oh shit day, I get to disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and bankrupt a piece and save my other pieces. Hey, banks and grocery stores do this. I have no intent to do fraud. I have the intent to protect the corp and my family. Don't you? Then why didn't you pay attention to me? But again, that's up to you too, to play the game to win. So let's understand today. All right, we don't want you to be a duck or a sheep. All right, ever again. Now understand, we're going to look at the Fair Lending Act now. You have 12 acts to look at. These are American Express cards, unlimited, up to $1 million. They have a pay to retire limit of 100,000. What if we got one card, all right, and we asked for 9 more? Wow. You see, that's what I created called daisy chaining of credit. Do you realize you could have financed your American dream, wrote it off since day one, instead of bringing the damn pain home? And all I hear all the time, we should have known this, Ray. So let's play it my way for a while. Is that okay? So let's get you up to $1 million of credit on one card. Then go get the other 9 to get 10 million. So if you want to play, let me know. So we never get to bring the pain home ever again. So what happens? I want to get you all 4 of these. That's right. 2 for corp, 2 for you. They don't fluctuate no matter what you do. Division process. You're going to scratch your head a little bit. Let's understand. Today, I'd like to get you in basically a dry cleaner, laundromat, or car wash. That's it. I wrote books on these years ago and keep doing it all the time. That's what I did. Now you're going to realize something. It's going to be about 25,000 down, and to get to an escrow. So you're going to basically put it on a corporate card and write it all off. You get to finance your dream, write it off. You screw it up, you get rid of the division, cook it another one. You kept letting yourself be the duck and the sheep. Why would you do that to you? So you have to figure out, okay, what are you going to do? 2025 laundromat, dry clean, car wash. Okay. This means we need 18 divisions. Oh, you want basically storage units? You need basically 36. Oh, apartment complex, you need 72. It's just the numbers you need to set up the foundation for you. It's going to be up to you. So let's understand. Since I'm the guy that invented division process and the 29% rule and tool, we're going to play my way for a while. Do you know in my book 36 years ago, it showed the corporation? I took this right out of my book 36 years ago. 3 divisions, 2 and 1 more. You know what that helped me do? $16 million of credit. Isn't that fun? Every entity too. So a division process. Here's how it works. When I just developed the dashboards in 87 and 88 with Yarborough for TOW Spear, and then it came to Spear in 96, the dashboards are designed by tax ID and building history and credit reports. I can set up in a Spear and Trendju and Equifax credit report for you, a corporation, in seconds. Seconds, probably 5 seconds or less. Is that okay? Then I'm going to teach you how to daisy chain the credit so one card becomes 10 more. Will that be all right? Then we're going to get the tax ID to be able to separate the piece. Now, I'm going to want you to take a picture of this because this isn't a one-time opportunity with me, and it's on the live webinar with you now. So take your picture, 3 divisions, each division is $4.99. So you get 3 divisions literally, all right, with $10,000 of credit. I wanted to give you both tonight just for the fun of it. So 10,000 of credit, $19.99, no credit, $9.99. Simple. Kind of a giveaway. Is that okay? 9 divisions, $39.99, 25,000 of credit, no credit, $19.99. Okay, that's okay. How about 12 divisions, $6,999, 75,000 of credit, no divisions, $29.99. All right, now take your picture. Now, if it was done tonight, you do it now by Zelle, or call the office right away. I'm going to double the numbers. I'm going to give you 6 versus 3, all right, 18 or 24 if it's done right away. There's your phone number, Zelle. That's all you got to do. Do it now, or call the office right away. I like that. Isn't that fun? See, I've been having fun for a long time. See, being used and abused as a kid sucked, so I turned it into a damn game. And that's just fun for me. A corporation is a parent company. The division's 100. 100 decided to have babies. Well, I have 6 kids, I have babies. I got 13 grandkids, they all have credit files. So if a corporation's a legal person and has its own divisions and divisions called subdivisions, we could build a hell of a lot more credit and write it off too. See, this way, when you have an oh shit day, you never bring the pain home to you and your family. That's how I designed it for me. But again, that's just being honest and truthful with you. We get to play the right way. Okay. So division after division, all right, apartment complex, storage unit, laundromat, dry clean, car wash. So one of the things I had to do for me, I screwed up. I had $53 million of credit back in the 80s and 90s. Damn, I built so much credit. They're shrinking my limits because why? I wasn't using it all. I created my first series called Buckets of Money. So what did I do? You can get the new one today if you want. Buckets of Money, I took $4.6 million of credit out of the $53 million. I loaned out money to people who needed a loan. Private money, okay, that's fun. When I created cash flow fee per time, it's in my book 49 years ago, because I'm the one who created it in the first place. I know someone else tried to steal that, so he filed bankruptcy a couple of times. What can I say? Do you know each division got to loan out money? And we got money coming in. That's 41 divisions in 18 months. I created what, $190,000 a month. Did you know that you can loan out the corporate credit and turn it into profit and money? But it's up to you. So if you want to play that game, we'll play that game too. We get to play the game and win. I like that. My first series was winning the game of business because I like to win, don't you? So that's 190,000 a month, 41 divisions, 18 months. It was 1998. And you know what I didn't realize at the time? The assets and the notes behind it were $1,000,000,001. Yeah, $1,000,000,001 is ridiculous. But again, that's how you get to play the game to win. All right. Now, the next matrix you're going to see in that buckets of money book is when I took the next 16 million, did another one. That was only 661,000 a month. The next one was 32 million. I'm just having fun. Now, come on. This is ridiculous. I lost my job. I got 2 kids. This man needs to man up and basically do what? Drive an Uber, Lyft, or DoorDash. He needs to have some garage sales. I did. I came out of coma and they stole 3.7 billion. I'm broke with my family. What do I have to do? It's ridiculous. Okay, go to the church for the food, or have a damn garage sale. I had 12 of those in Huntington Beach. I got cited 3 times. Can you imagine? On top of the world, after you worked your tail off, 3.7 billion in corporate structure, and then you took one of your yachts out one night to watch the fireworks on July 4th with a group of people, and someone gave you a virus to land you in a damn coma. Kind of sucks. That was my old shit day. All right. Now I got 3 divisions of me, and I have 5 closet divisions. What do? We went to the house and found it's not our house. Everything was stolen. Damn. Honey, go over to Mark's place. See, one of my clients is Mark. His family owns Jewelry Mart. I walked in with my oxygen tank, couldn't breathe for 11 months. Honey, I'll be right back. I come back into the car. She goes, "Where's your wedding ring?" Here's a new one. "Oh, where's your Rolex, your extra bracelet?" I walked back into the car and told her my wife I'm being cleaned. I lied to my wife. I lied to her today if I had to protect her. It's my job. Reality is simple. I got $16,400. And what did I do? I said, "Take me to Best Buy." That's right. Because Best Buy will give me instant credit to my corporation. It's got 3 divisions and 5 closet divisions of $25,000. And I got that. Then I said, I need a laptop, I need this, start grabbing things and gift cards. Whee! And you know what I did? With my divisions of me and the corporation's closet divisions, I built $1,000,000 of friggin' credit in 6 weeks. I bought my wife her next dream house. Why the hell do you stay down? What's wrong with you? I don't understand. You don't have a backup for a backup? This is the United States of America Incorporated, the land of opportunity. Why would you bring the pain home in the first place when you never had to? Well, that's just me. That's how I designed it to protect my family too. All right. Every division should be known as a bucket of money. Hey, come on. Every Domino's is a bucket of money. So is a Wendy's. So is a Jack in the Box. So is a storage unit. Let's go buy them all. Why not? See, once you get past that first one, the second one's easy. Building your first million is the hardest thing you ever do. Okay? From there, the next ones are easier. Now let's write down 2025. Do you know this? 2025 is the greatest year in the history of math. 5 goes into 25 5 times. 5 goes into 2,000 how many times? Do you realize next year is going to be the greatest year of your life? It will. I guarantee it. All you got to do is follow through. So how many days we got left now? We got 7 days left and it's over. Corporation, profit, nonprofit, and divisions. You better do it now, now, now. Now I need you to do some work. You ready? I need you to write down driver's license, insurance, registration. See, here's your problem. You're highly intelligent. All right. If you get pulled over by a police officer or a bumpity bump, they're going to sue the registered owner of a car. And by the way, that's you right now. That means you're acting like a duck and a sheep. I would like you to change driver's license, insurance, registration to a P.O. box or mailing address, whatever your state allows you to do. See, the Privacy Act is important to me. People follow people home nowadays. It's crazier than it's ever been. At least we get to see on social media and the news too. So the goal is simple. Let's make you a money-making machine. I'm going to want you to do some work. I need you to focus. If you need a 750, when I add $10,000 credit line to your personal credit, teach you to balance your score up, and away, and add a wrapper rescore. All right. So the goal is let's repackage you my way because your way didn't work. I'm going to dispute everything for you for 9 months for free. For free, I'm going to charge you $14.98. Now, if you did this right away, and you get to go to class Friday or Saturday, Okay, rapid rescore in place. And you get to go for 6 months plus. Guess what we're going to do? I'm going to give you a heck of a discount to $19.99 if it was done now. Oh, I'm sorry, it's $9.99. All right, so the reality is pretty simple to do. All you got to do now is call the office right away. All right, starter package. You got a corp, I'll build yours. If not, I'll hand you one for free and you pay your filing fee. I'll rebuild you personally. I'll basically give you $25,000 in cash credit and I'll charge you $2,499. That way you get 5 times your income, 5 times your investment. Let's analyze you. Let's add history and pop credit. And I'm going to analyze you personally. You stuck with me. Isn't that fun? If you did it now, tonight, now, right away, that would get it for you for $19.99. That's if it's done now. There's your Zelle. Simple to do. There's that phone number to call the office right away. If you don't do it within an hour or so, guess what? It goes back to normal price. But that's up to you. All right. Let's say we're going to go to my class for Dun & Bradstreet. I did a fast track program for them years ago. We're going to use OPM money. I'm going to help you build Dun & Bradstreet for supply and vendor credit. That's right. Supply and vendor credit. Got it? We don't pay a bill up to 90 days. Now let's pretend today that you're all jacked up on your credit. I'm stuck. I'm not winning the lottery, getting a raise. What do? You take a picture here. Do you realize that supply credit under a corporation not being guaranteed can turn into cash? About $51,000. Will that help you balance your debt over here because now you're learning rules and tools? Probably. Then you can sell things on Amazon and eBay. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, now here's our problem. Okay, I need you to focus on 100,000 of personal credit. That's right. I want to get you 10 cards, $10,000 each, 10,000 each. I don't want you to use more than what? 29%. That's $2,900 per 10,000. And what's going to happen? 29%. What does it get to do? That gives you 71,000 of safety credit in case you ever know what day. You know we have those days. Now I want 100,000 to the corporation and days you chain it to every division, turn it into $1 million. So I'm going to rebuild you, if you allow me to. I'm going to tell you about the 10 cards that I like. The rest I don't like at all. The first 5 cards, we're going to look at the Green Spark. 3 of them, it's 160,000 times 9. We're going to look at the B of A times 9, Wells Fargo times 9. We're going to look at the Ink times 9 and the Gold times 9. So if we can daisy chain credit from one card to getting 9 more, can we build up to $5 million? At that time, what we want to do is go to the bank. See, the bank's going to ask some questions. We get to prepare for that too. They get a line of credit up to $150,000, up to $150,000. Oh, goody! So I like these things. See, here's the banks that I like the best. It's kind of fun. I call it checkbook money, by the way. So that can be up to $5.4 million. You build your foundation and credit, you finance the dream, write it all off. Isn't that the way you're supposed to do it? But again, what do? Up to $5.4 million. Divisions allow me to justify a business plan for $1 million. All right, projection of company's income. Yes, it does. Oh, wow. You become a $1 million maker. I like that. So we can play and we can learn to leverage money too. So I want you to write down, all right, that basically we're going to get you American Express, if you allow me to, Platinum, then one for you, one for the Corp. And how about employees at division cards? How many would you like? All right, average is $100,000 paid over time, and they're limited anyway. Why not? You know what happens next? Let's do the Gold card too. Do you know that every application for 16 years now have division process on it? All right, that's very simple because I got them to do that 16 years ago. Now, American Express is crazy, I think, in my opinion. They offer 99 cards for one card. Isn't that nuts? So let's get you 4 of these. Is that okay? Let's get you more. So if we do this correctly today, we can learn about Zelle. They're going to give you basically a line of credit up to 25,000 to more personal. Then we're going to get to the business one. It's called a blueprint loan for 250,000. The ultimate goal. So let's see. If we do this correctly and we reference 3, write it down, reference 3 times 5. I will teach you the rules of referencing times 5 to leverage money from 225 into 1 million, because that's what they're going to give you if you're at leverage in my way. So we can take $75,000. Keep in mind what I want you to think. Borrow money is not taxable. We're going to use the borrow money to buy the lifetime income because you're not getting the money any other way. You win the lottery, you're going to get a raise? No. So let's get the corporate credit to finance the dream. And we can write it off too. The American dream and buying your lifetime income is real estate and franchise. Isn't that what I said earlier? So let's say you want 100,000 or personal or business. Okay. The office, we charge 10%, it's about 10 grand. If you did it tonight and you wanted a discount, it's very simple. It is $6,999. So you save about $3,000 by doing it now. And that's the ultimate goal. If you needed 50,000 personal or business, normally 5,000, it's discounted tonight to $39.99. You save $1,000 too. If you want 25 to start with, that's simple. It's usually 2,500. We're going to get it for you for $19.99 tonight. So write it down, check with the office right away. And again, it's a zow. So make you a money-making machine. Okay, auto income. So what I want to do is I want to blueprint you, and I want to basically go through everything you've ever done. I want to make sure we create a great blueprint. We're going to realize one thing: you don't have your time. I think your time has you. I'd like you to get up an hour earlier tomorrow, and I'd like you to find some me time. I'd like you to focus on this type of business because that's what I'm going to help you go get. And I'm going to hold your hand. We're going to sing Kumbaya and do it step by step. Okay? Now, you're going to drive around. No, you're going to have someone drive you around. Let's connect the dots. See, you should own things around your neighborhood, should you not? That's income. I like auto income. So the goal is like coaching programs. That means your file's on my desk, and I'm analyzing it every 5 days with you on the phone, which is kind of fun. From there, next year, 2025, all coaching will be done by junior and senior coaches, unless you're in my coaching right now. From there, I want to blueprint you, like I said. How about you and I get on the phone with your partner in life, or we do a Zoom call? Either way, we blueprint you, past, present, and future, good, bad, and ugly. Let's find out if you have a tax problem or bankruptcy. How about you mess up a Chase or American Express and need to know these things? Then I'm going to look at family, corporation, divisions. Then we're going to talk about planning to die, irrevocable trust, car, division, house, trust, auto income, simple, cash flow if you have your time. A blueprint call with me, all right, now is $9.99. We're going to be on that phone or Zoom for up to an hour, so be prepared. All right, now this is what I always did. I've always taken $40,000 off of a card, and I did that for the laundromat, the dry cleaner, or the car wash. It made sense. Corporate credit, we're income. Usually in 90 days, it paid itself back anyway and made some money. The next thing is I did the 100,000. That's usually a storage unit. From there, they want 250. That's usually an apartment complex. Based on the type we get now, we finance it too. All right. So that's boring and steady. So what I'd like you to focus on, if we do this correctly, working to be an investor, I'll guide you every step of the way, and we're going to go get it. And what do? You're going to own it, but not run it. Auto income. So here's what I give to my people in coaching. Or usually my 6 o'clock in the morning or 4:30 on Saturdays, because they already have millions in credit. I line it up for them, and then we get to partner up too. Well, that's up to you. All right. If you want to do coaching with me, let's say we're going to do 6 weeks. So it's private coaching. You get a call every other week after the blueprint call. We're going to blueprint, call every other week. We're going to give you 25,000 of credit. We're going to do the expedited rapid, and we're going to put you in all classes, level 1, 2, and 3. It's billable at $11,596. Tonight, if you did it right away, you still get stuck with me, but it's $4,999. But that's a now situation. It's a zow too. There's that phone number for you to call right away. 800-254-9506. All right, let's say you want to get more aggressive and be more serious about getting some goodies. I'm going to look at 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. Now, we're going to go after 10,000, 100,000 months should be your goal, minimum goal. From there, what are we going to do? We're going to basically size it up, analyze you every 5 days, classes with me, you're stuck with me live, and we're going to do calls live every other week. And what do we get to do? Rapid rescore. So if you did this today, what are we going to do? The goal is to make sure we take limits and raise them. We daisy chain credit. We do phone calls. We go back and forth, and we get to the ultimate goal. If you wanted to do 3 months, it's $8,000. And I get basically from here, I'm going to give you another 100,000 of corporate credit for the fun of it. If you did 6 months, it's 15,000. It's 150,000 of credit. If you did a year, and I'm going to stop selling those right away anyway, because I'm not going to do coaching next year for new people on January 2nd, it's $30,000. And what happens next? You get 300,000 of credit. That's kind of fun too. So again, now if you're in coaching right now, I would say take a picture of this. Make sure you extend it before I quit doing coaching myself for new people. 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. And that's what you get stuck with me if it's done right away. All right, it's a Zelle payment. Again, I want to make sure you have that address and that phone number, 800-254-9506. So now some people get more aggressive than others. Some people just get, they like that 100,000 a month, but I want to get more. Again, 100,000 a year, month, week, and day. That should be the way. So let's say we're going to think about the IRS saying 5 million below, small company. Let's do 5 to 10 million, all right, in coaching for 3 to 6 months to 12 months, what we should focus on anyway. Now, one of the things I did for myself is my credit cards were shrinking because they were not using them all the time. So sometimes when I overbuild somebody, I say, if you want, put money in a bucket of money. The brokers I work with, they charge $2,000 to set up one-time fee for the first 4, and then from there you put $5,000 in a bucket. That could be money, that could be a credit card. Currently, come January, we're not going to use credit cards again. 8, 9, 10. Could you imagine you have a $5,000 credit card, the payment's $62 a month, all right, at the most right now, and you're making 8, 9, 10 on a monthly basis. So in other words, what I created for me was cash flow free at my time. So a monthly almost, $810 a month. Why not? So always remember, boring and steady. That's what I've always did for me. Focus on this. This is what I like. You should own your neighborhood. You should just be quiet, drive a nice car, blend in, don't stick out, and enjoy yourself. Doing $100,000 a day. Isn't that the way? All right, let's play. Now we can do the work with you too. So we do locations all the time. If I give a location to you, I charge you $25,000. I'm not cheap, but I'm one of the best. But most people charge you a lot more, like 100 grand. If you're in coaching, I'm going to charge you $5,000. Give you a little discount. Then you can decide if you want to partner with me. We can fight to get the damn keys. Getting through an escrow is a pain in the ass. If we're going to share a piece, we're going to share an entity called a division. What I invented in the first place in 85, 86. So basically number 4, and basically the corporation some more. So here you're going to get 75% of that location, and I'm going to get 25%. But I'm going to tell you to stay the hell out of my way. I'm going to close your escrow. I'm going to get my 25%, where a forensic account is going to maintain it. They're going to come up with 6 months reserve as you get a little bit of money. After the 6 months, the money's bigger, but it never goes to you. It always goes to the corporation the way it's supposed to. So I've been partnering up with clients since 1998. You want to play? In 97 as well. We get to play and have fun making money. See, I believe at the end of the day, all we want is auto income. That fee would be a Zelle. Call the office right away. So what do we get to do? Now, American Express, I talked to a guy named Scott years ago. He says, we named it after you, Ray. Don't know if it's true. American Express has a blueprint loan for $250,000. Wow. But you have to have an income or a corporation showing $100,000 a month to get to $250,000. They need a proof of money. They're going to log into your bank account. You don't have it? Sometimes I'll do it for you. So again, look at the blueprint, the American Express Platinum card. All right, what do we get to do? We should multiply it. See, that's the gateway to apply for a blueprint. I like the blueprint loan. Every division should have a blueprint loan. Why don't we build 2.5 million? Why not? You should never quit building credit because you get to write it off anyway and offset the taxes. And borrow money is not taxable. Wasn't that the way to play? We drew this earlier today. What does your banks do in grocery stores and cities? They bankrupt locations called branch numbers called subsidiary. I want you to have 3 divisions of you. Wouldn't that be the ultimate goal? To never bring the pain home? Why did you do it in the first place? A lack of knowledge? So you could become a CFO. You can repackage yourself to a millionaire status You can look behind that curtain every step of the way. And basically what we get to do is our best while Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So understand today, what I offer tonight is now. If it's not Zell, call that office right away, 800-254-9506. My goal is to create at least next year, I'd say at least 1,000 new millionaires. I only have 33 millionaire clients. Let's do 1,000 next year for the fun of it. So I'm going to do my best while God does the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.